Greetings through the fog, guys. What is going on? Joe of All Vapes coming at you once again, talking about one of my old favorites. Reviewed these guys back in the day. Trabuco Vapors is what we're talking about. Now, these guys are out of Orange County, California. These guys make some of the best tasting, most amazing, deep and rich tobacco flavored e-juices that I have tried as yet. And I might have a little personal bias going on here, but seriously, folks, if any of you guys have not tried Trabuco Vapors, I'm going to make it a little bit easy for you. I'll talk about that at the end of the review. But we're going to talk about right now 3 of their newest flavors, and that is Sycamore. Now, first of all, the Sycamore is an amazing blend, and because I have a terrible memory, sue me, I've got my little cheat sheet working right here. So this one digs into my dessert vaping lover's heart, okay? This is probably one of the most uncommon tobacco flavors you're gonna try. So first of all, give you a little bit of background into Trabuco Vapors. What they do is they take each and every one of their flavors and they base it around a monument, a historical monument around the Orange County, California area. So maybe it's a mountain, maybe it's a trail, maybe it's an actual building, you name it, something to that effect that goes into the historical value of everything that they do. These guys have California pride through and through, which I can dig a little bit. Now, I may be from the Pacific Northwest, but I was born and raised in Central California around the Bay Area, so I'm still familiar with a little bit of my roots. But this stuff is absolutely amazing. Now, I know what you're saying. You got the label around the top. Well, guess what? I've got enough of this stuff to go around, okay? And you guys are going to benefit from that. Not too much crap coming my way, okay? So first of all, what Trabuco Vapors does is takes traditional, amazing Virginia flue-cured tobacco. Stuff goes through a 45-day extraction process, okay? Now, they only take out the best of the best leaves. Once they've extracted it, it goes through an even longer extraction process just to get down to the actual final product. And this is 3-year-old aged Virginia flue-cured tobacco. Really, really good stuff. Got a deep, rich, and earthy floral flavor to it. Just a wonderful sensation. A lot of you guys that are former smokers, some of you guys are even tobacco smokers to now that just hit up an occasional cigar or a pipe tobacco every now and then, has a really good blend going on, similar to something like that. So you take that deep, rich flavor of the flue-cured tobacco, and what they've done with the Sycamore is they blended it with a sweet banana cream. Oh, it doesn't even stop there. Hang on. And then they blend it and mix it in with a sweet and creamy peanut butter topped off with caramelized brown sugar. And if your taste buds aren't starting to salivate at this point, man, I don't know what is going to make them do it. So already we're talking about 4 different deep, rich textures blended together. The profile and consistency on this stuff is some of the most amazing and best tasting I have ever personally tried. I started loving tobacco flavored e-juices right after I met the guys over at Trabuco Vapors. Robert Farrington over at Trabuco is an awesome, awesome guy. He's a close friend of mine. Been in contact for a long time, and I absolutely love repping these guys. So if you dig your desserts, this one is going to knock your socks off. 100% USA made VG working in this. I suggest you guys drip this stuff. And the only reason I suggest that is that if you're going to tank it, make sure you've got a couple tanks on hand, or just devote the Trabuco for that one specific coil, because this stuff will linger. It is so thick. You'll be able to switch it with a lot of their other flavors. That's perfectly fine, but it does not mingle well if you're going to switch it up to a lighter flavor. So keep that stuff in mind. The next flavor is Copercrest. Now, this is based on a mountain out in California. This one is really, really good as well. So it's the same Virginia flue-cured tobacco, this time mixed with just a deep, rich, and dark caramel. So definitely some buttery undertones going on with this. You've got the sweetness of that nice solid brown sugar that they start out with, and then they get just that good caramelization going on. Throw in some awesome butter so it has a deep undertone of just that sweet creaminess, just barely floating. Great on the inhale, incredibly flavorful on the inhale. The exhale is even better because it just flows. And let me tell you, had a lot of people complain to me about tobacco vapors, and they're like, dude, I just quit smoking. I don't want to go back to that flavor. There's a difference between sucking up and inhaling, microscopic burnt particles of tobacco leaf to this stuff. This is just the pure solid essence of great quality, decent quality tobacco. There's a reason that back in the day they used to call tobacco the cash crop, because in the early days of the Americas, that's what made the money, man. Let me tell you, the farmers banked on a good quality tobacco. Those traditions have lasted for decades. Next up is their brand new line. But if you're from the Pacific Northwest like I am, or anywhere around Silicon Valley where I was born and raised, this stuff is going to go straight to your heart, okay? This is their brand new line, Winchester. This is their coffee vape. They do not slouch on the formulation of this coffee vape. I have tried a lot of coffee vapes. And the one thing that I've noticed in the ejuice market nowadays is that it is really difficult to get a decent flavored coffee vape. And a lot of it has to do with process. You got your extract, if it was pre-steeped, if it wasn't, was it steeped in oak barrels or any type of similar good wood flavoring, just to get a solid texture, profile, consistency out of it. So what they do with this stuff is they take Peruvian coffee beans and then they decaffeinate it through a Swiss watering method. Then throughout the process, just to ease your guys' mind out there, they use 0 chemicals on the decaffeination process and just processing the best tasting coffee beans money can buy. It's a deep, rich blend. You're gonna get a solid flavor out of this stuff. 100%, once again, USA grade VG, so it's very, very thick. This one you can get away with dripping or tanking it. Not too deep, not too dark, but just a smooth, creamy finish. The best coffee vape I have ever tried. So those are the new flavors from Trabuco Vapors. You've got your Copercrest, you've got your Sycamore, and of course, you've got your Winchester Coffee Vape. Definitely try that one out, and check out the new bottles that they got. They got some awesome stuff, total amount of bling, amazing stuff going on there. Do yourselves a favor, go on to TrabucoVapors.com, check out everything that they got going on with this. Really is some of the best stuff that I have ever tried. And of course, the Winchester, I can't say enough about this stuff. Some of you might kind of slouch on the fact that they took the caffeine out of it. It ain't gonna keep you awake, guys. It'll just keep you coming back for more. So definitely check these guys out. There's some amazing vape fam of Joe of All Vapes. Robert, I really appreciate you sticking it through with me, man. It was a great couple of years. It's gonna be an even better 2017. So much more to look forward to, guys. So once again, thanks for listening to me babble on. I've got some more awesome reviews coming up, some big giveaways, a good raffle giveaway that's going to go 100% towards vape advocacy. That one's coming up in February of this year, 2017. Check me out on Instagram. Spread the word here on YouTube if I didn't say that already. But really appreciate your continued support. Once again, this is yours truly, your eye in that vaping sky. As always, stay humble, guys. Love yourselves. Spread the love to everybody else. Continue keeping it cloudy. Hey everybody, this is Joe of All Vapes. Thank you for watching. For the best in vape reviews, pound that subscribe button, and don't forget, vaping saves lives.